name is Leslie Baena, and today I'm going to be talking about the social learning theory. Last time we were talking about the labeling theory, but now I'm going to go with social learning theory. And with the social learning theory, the one who created it, his name is Albert Bandura, or was Albert Bandura, and the reason he created the social learning theory was to predict that people learn from one another through observation, imitation, and modeling. So pretty much everybody can observe through people by what they like, what they don't like, what attracts them, what are things that they think they just don't agree with. So the the biggest thing I could probably point out of the social learning theory is that the learning is not just based on behavior. What I mean is the learning can't be just, by, like, for example, a kid, they can't learn just from their parents' behavior by what they like and dislike, but they rather learn by their surroundings. So what I think is a child will probably most likely remember a little scene or something, a little episode that happens outside the home rather than something that happens inside. And the reason for that is because, for one, they're not at the home. They'll be in somewhere outside, let's say a store or a park. And what makes it more memorable is the people surrounding that experience. It could be strangers, it can be, animals. And that's what the major tenet of this theory is. It's that learning is not just something we use by speaking, by showing, but it's something rather that we have to experience ourselves. Like we as children, we experienced many social learning activities by, the people we socialized, people we considered friends, and etc. And so this theory is tested, most likely, I believe this theory can be tested by anyone, but most likely it is, you can see the actual results in toddlers and children maybe under the age of 6 or under the age of 10. But the reason I say that is because children, they're the ones that learning, they're absorbing that knowledge that they need to learn and develop themselves. As toddlers, the 1 year olds, they start to learn how to walk. Some of them already walk, and as they get older, they start to learn their manners. They start to learn what is appropriate, what is not appropriate. What's the polite way to do things instead of saying, it's mine, or they don't like to share. And one of the things that I thought about it as an example is that I teach 2 year olds, and from what I've seen is when a child gets up on a chair, it seems that everyone just starts to do it. Or when another child just throws a toy at someone else, other kids tend to want to do the same thing. So I think that's pretty much what the social learning theory is. If someone else does it, the other person just wants to do it. Why? Because someone else wants to do it. And the critiques I have for this theory is that anyone can be tested on it, even if you're someone who's studying to be a teacher. I mean, you don't even have to be studying psychology. You could be studying, biology, math, anything that's not psychology. Anyone can be tested on it. Why? Because we, as human beings, we as, regular people today, we can observe people, but what they like, what they don't like, and I think anyone can be tested on it. Oh, sorry about that. So aside from that, those are my critiques. And that is what I have to say for the social learning theory video. So thank you.